What's up, guys? Ha, ha. Can you see me? It's Carolina Jackpot time coming at you. I got my spectacles on, and I went on an impromptu live stream tonight. This is Carolina Jackpot versus Phil Steele. And I have tried to upload some stuff, guys, where we could go on here, and I wanted a thumbnail. And all that, but I really just couldn't get that done. But I do have the digital copy of the 2025 Phil Steele College Football Magazine in front of me, and I'm going to go over this thing. I know I alluded to some of it today on the video that I made on the Gamecocks, and we're going to talk about some other teams. I'm going to talk about Phil, where I think he's right, where I think he's woefully wrong. And I think he's woefully wrong on a lot of his predictions this year. I think this guy's I think he may be losing a little bit, y'all. I mean, and then if you have watched this channel for any number of years, y'all know that I've rocked it with Phil Steele for a long time. I've given him a ton of respect. Even when he's predicted the Gamecocks to be shitty, I've still given him his due. But this year, this motherfucker predicting us to be the number 45 team in the country. No, you're wrong, sir. You are absolutely wrong. And you obviously haven't studied the roster. You don't know a lot about what the players that we got. And I just think you got your damn, I don't know. Do you have your ass in your head? Or do you have your ass in, I don't know. You have your head in your ass. That's what I'm trying to say. What's up, Dr. Bart? Sancho, Brock Lee, Caleb Elkins, Atypical Gump Chops. Billy Cole's recliner. Is that Billy Cole or Billy Cole's recliner? I don't know. Well, we got him in here tonight. And I wanted to talk about this Phil Steele magazine. And let's get right into it. I mean, he claims himself to be. I have the digital version right here. So here's me streaming on this computer. Got another computer right here with the digital version pulled up. So look at that. I'm high tech, ain't I? He's a high tech redneck. Mayberry meet Star Trek. Anyway, I figured y'all could use a little bit of humor after today. Well, after today, look, I'll probably go off on tangents today. But after today, what happened in your downtown? Did y'all have any No Kings protests? We had no Kings protest here in Greenville, South Carolina. It was a fucking popcorn fart. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time, guys. It's a fucking waste of time. I mean, you're not. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? You're not going to change the results of the election that happened in November, where the people spoke. It's just like, here's my thing. I'm going to go off on a tangent real quick. And then I'll get back into football. 2021 or 2020, November, when Joe Biden won that fucking president election, you know what I said? I said, well, he won it. Let's damn hope he does the best job that he can. And if he doesn't, I'm going to bitch about it. And if he does, well, good for him. That's what I fucking said. What do the liberals do this time when Donald Trump wins? Let's go out and throw fucking firebombs, try to beat up cops, free illegal fucking immigrants, and be the biggest fucking assholes that we can. I mean, it's ridiculous. And this is why nobody has any respect for you damn people. Nobody cares about what you have to say, and nobody gives you any damn respect because you're fucking assholes. Because when the rubber meets the road, we don't fucking disrespect the federal fucking law, and they fucking do. Anyway. Dr. Bart, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you the super chat. I wasn't expecting to get that. And God dang. That's like Happy Father's Day early. He says, thank you for doing the stream. You're the best. Well, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that. I really do. I really, really do. God dang, I wasn't expecting to get a super chat. That's why I wasn't mine. Yeah, look, there's something fucking my email and internet, y'all. This shit is fucked up. I need to get a new router over there, or I need to do something because I'm gonna tell you, stuff doesn't come in like it's supposed to. Like when I try to go live, look at my live on this one, I'm not showing anything. It's not showing that I'm live, but I am live because I know I'm live. What the hell's going on with this thing? Hold on right here. I'm gonna have to get a new router. That's what I'm probably gonna have to do is get a new router over here. Mercy. All I can see is Dr. Bright. Can y'all see what I'm saying? Can any of y'all see me? Put a chat down there. Tell me that you can see me because I'm chatting away and it's showing that we're live, but my internet connection is so fucking weak. God dang it. This is aggravating as hell. If y'all can't see what I'm saying, I'm done with this damn internet connection. I'm done with goddamn Charter, Spectrum, or whatever it's called. I'm getting rid of this shit. I'm getting something new tomorrow. I am so tired of this crap. Paying almost $100 damn a week or a month. A month. What are we paying this? A month? $88 a month. A fucking month. And it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. It can't. Here's somebody texting me, probably telling me that they can't see what I'm saying. You can see me. Well, can somebody chat down there and tell me you can see me? This is ridiculous. I can't see a comment from anybody here. So I can't see anything. I'm just, this is aggravating. This is really aggravating. I started this upload. It says, Carol, and it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's a shitty internet here in the house. It's the shitty internet we have here in this damn neighborhood. And I can't see anything that you guys are saying. It's showing that I'm live and it keeps counting down and it shows that people are watching. But I can't see you. I can't see anything that you're chatting to me. And this is just, this is awful. This really is awful. Okay. All right. Hold on. I see what I did. I'm an idiot. All right. I had something wrong click there. So now I can see y'all. Anyway, open the chat on your phone. Yeah, I did. There was something wrong there. Something was wrong, and that's fine. So we're going to get into it now. We're going to get in this Phil Steele magazine. Got some folks in here. Steven's here. Wet Blanket is here. Billy Gold, Kleiner, Eddie Blackbird. It's not drinking. There's something wrong. There was something wrong here. And there absolutely was. Absolutely, guys. Anyway, let's see. We're talking about some VHTs. We're going to talk about VHTs first of all, which that's very highly touted. Players coming out from high school to college. Phil Steele rates these players VHTs when they're coming out of high school to college is very highly touted, and that they might make the draft. And his NFL top draft selections in 2025, of course, he shows the draft selections there. You got Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Abdul Farder, all these damn players. And then the top eligible players for the 2026 NIL draft. Jiggy. When I try to make stuff bigger, it over here on this computer, it gets big. But then it, damn it, Lord, man, hold on, y'all. I'm a mess, absolute mess. What we got here? His very highly touted players for the 2026 NIL, or why I say NIL, NFL. Number one would be Caleb Downs from Ohio State. I can believe that. Everybody wants a defensive back, don't they? Number two would be T.J. Parker from Clemson. Fuck you. Number three would be Caden Proctor from Alabama. He's a lineman. Francis Maragula from Miami. That's an offensive lineman. So, that's a coveted position in the NFL. Number four, Keldrick Faulk, defensive end from Auburn. I don't know. I don't even know who any of these fuckers are. I especially don't know who you are if you play for Auburn. And then somebody from Texas. Here's number 7, defensive attacker Peter Woods. Peter from Clemson. Fuck him. Then Garrett Nussmeier from LSU. Arch Manning. After that, he's draft eligible already. Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame, running back. Oh, mercy. These. This goddamn shit is so. Let me hit escape and get out of the sound full. This full screen mode will fuck you up. Diggy. Okay. He's got Lenore Sellers ranked at number 15. Nobody really knows if he's going to be draftable or if he's going to stay at South Carolina. Nobody really knows. If he doesn't have a great year, I don't know that. With everything that people say that are shortcomings of his passing ability, this, that, and other, I don't know that he's going to leave South Carolina after 2025. I don't know that he might not stay here another year. And, that's everybody should. All in Tater Man, these other like, that's wishful thinking, Jackpot. You just want to no. I'm telling you, if he's not ready, he's not going to leave. Okay? So he'll stay around to fuck you up for one more year. You fucking disreputable dumb fucks. Oh, man. Who do I have over here? Steven, let's talk about the 45 ranking. We're going to get into that. We are going to get into that. Sellers should be a top 10. I mean, I agree. If y'all have watched, any of y'all go back and watch his YouTube video. Not his YouTube videos. He doesn't have a YouTube channel like me. Because Lenore Sellers is not as good as Carolina Jackpot when it comes to YouTube. But if you go back and watch the highlights on YouTube of him playing last year, I mean, the highlights are absolutely awesome. Now, thing is, they don't show you the lowlights, right? They don't show you the lowlights because they don't want you to see that. There were some lowlights there. There were him taking some shitty sacks. There was offensive line blocking in a piss-poor manner. And there were some running backs missing some blocks there off the edge, which – we've got to they got to fix all that shit this year. And look, I'm not throwing rocks at this guy for picking South Carolina to have not a great year. I think he's wrong. I think it's a more of a, I'm going to put all my eggs in the basket of the portal players and everybody that they hope is going to pan out this year doesn't pan out this year because they panned out last year, and normally they don't pan out there 2 years in a row. That's what I'm looking at there from one Mr. Steele. That's the only thing I can really look at and think that, well, hey, that's logical. And that makes sense, and that's what he's thinking. When he predicted us there, will Landon Duckworth stay if Seller comes back in 26? I think so. Has anybody heard anything on him yet? Has he committed here yet? Or is he still stuck between Carolina and Auburn, which is just a smokescreen? He's not going to Auburn. He's not going to Auburn. Frothy Tavern says, seems critics run out. Well, here's my thing with the run game. With the run game again, Rocket Sanders only rushed for like 700 yards last year, guys. I mean, it's like Fat Rob Sanders, my fucking podcast partner. They act like this guy was goddamn Herschel Walker and that he ran for 1,800 fucking yards. He ran for 700 yards. He was good, but he wasn't that damn good. He wasn't that damn good. Everybody loves him because he came out with some memorable plays. He scored some touchdowns when he needed it. That damn touchdown against Missouri. I mean, my God, that was awesome. But, yeah, you scored that one. But, hey, bro, you also fumbled against fucking Clemson inside the damn 20-yard line. You know, Carolina should have won that game by fucking 2 to 3 scores. Everybody realizes that, right? Do y'all realize that? I know that. Do y'all realize that? South Carolina should have beaten Clemson by 2 to 3 touchdowns. Okay, it was turnovers and stupid play on our part. It was nothing that they fucking did. Get that out of your head. It was nothing that they did. Carolina should have skull drugged them, but instead we were still involved in a knife fight in the fourth quarter because of turnovers. Turnovers. Rocket Sanders is a turnover machine. He wasn't that damn good. He was good when he was on. He was good. I'm not saying that I didn't appreciate what he did here. Okay, and he got hurt, and I know that, so I respect what he did when he came here. But he was not great. He was not great. He was not good at taking care of the football. And that, heck, once again, that might have had something to do with some of the injuries that he had, but he was not. He was sloppy. North Sellers was sloppy last year. Clemson's really cocky this year. Here's my thing. Why? I mean, what do you have to be cocky about? You've got the same damn players you had last year from the same damn team that you lucked up and got into the ACC championship game because Miami shit the bed. And I've sat here and I have argued with these Clemson fucking guys, these people are fucking morons. And I have argued with them till the cows come home. Pun intended, because that's what they deal with. The cows that come home. About their damn game against SMU last year. Look, you were only in that fucking game because Miami fucking lost, you motherfuckers. That's why you was in the goddamn Cheez-It Bowl against fucking Vanderbilt. You fucking second-rate fucks. You fucking suck. I mean, you suck. I mean, they really are not that good. And we're putting them up at number 2. Why? Who's doing this? Josh Pate? Josh Pate. Look, I used to respect his opinion too, but right now Josh Pate is just like so many others that are with these corporate YouTube people that they're not even YouTube people anymore. They're media people, and they've fallen into the trap of sucking the ding-a-ling of these teams that used to be good, that want to be good, that have a lot of money and think they ought to be good, so we're going to prop them up and tell them they're good. It's like fucking Clemson. Fucking Clemson. That's another one. Let's prop them up and tell them that they should be good. Oh, we got Tom Allen. He's awesome. He's a great defensive coordinator. Really? Well, then why did fucking Penn State let him go to get Jim Knowles from Ohio State? Because they knew, Jim Knowles is a really good offensive coordinator, but if Tom Allen was worth a fuck and there wasn't a hell of a lot of difference between them, I'd have rather have down kept Tom Allen around and paid him less money than to go after Jim Knowles. Right? Why? Why? Because there's something wrong with fucking Tom Allen. He's not that damn good, you fucking disreputable rednecks. You're so stupid. Clemson fans are so stupid. They will buy the damn hype of anything that the damn national media tells them. They will pump it up and they will run with it on their damn back up and down the fucking field. They're sheep. They're sheep. I hate that damn term too because I get called that too. When I get talked to about supporting Donald Trump and the Republicans, oh, you're just a sheep. You're just a sheep. Well, you're a fucking sheep too, you fucking moron. You fucking moron who supports fucking illegal immigrants being here. A bunch of fucking fucktards who don't need to be here. What about all these damn illegal people? Well, they weren't illegal, but these immigrant people that pass a damn citizenship test to come over to America. What about them? You're just throwing a big fuck you in their damn face, right? Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. I mean, we can come over here because I can nail some damn shingles down. I should be able to come over here as damn illegal and nobody fucking cares about it. But you couldn't do that in 1995. You had to take a damn citizenship test. You had to learn all the 50 states. You fucking asshole, man. You old Mexican. You old Mexican who had to learn how to do it the right way. Bro, that's fucking crap. It's a bunch of crap. Y'all know it's a bunch of crap, too. I'm going to get off this shit. I'm going to stop talking about that. We're talking about football. We're not talking about some damn two Kings or what. Two Kings is a casino. No Kings is their damn march they were doing. Any of y'all go to them no Kings, them O Kings. That's what we'll call it. Them O Kings marches today. Any of y'all go to that? SEC Dog says it's the dumbest BS he's ever seen. Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. Now, I haven't always agreed with you everything football related, but I'd have to agree with you on that. Why is it? And let's talk about this too. We might get off football here for a while, guys. We might get off for it for a while. I want to know too. I've been in an argument with people too about North Carolina and South Carolina. We've been kind of back and forth about that. I don't know if anybody's noticed it or not, but people call us the Carolinas. Oh, y'all the Carolinas. Y'all got the Carolina Panthers together. Y'all are, you basically one state. Y'all are united and everything. I'm going to tell you what. South Carolina, especially the part of South Carolina I'm in, unfortunately, surrounded by a bunch of Clemson fans, but, it is what it is culturally more like North Georgia and the south and southeastern part of Georgia than it is western North Carolina. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, and it's not wrong. And I don't know why that is, but I can't exactly tell you why or when that happened. Because years ago, I used to go up to Western North Carolina. I try to landmark things in my life. I remember going in 1995 with my friend Matthew Matman Harris. He's on the Rise Guys 93.3 The Planet radio show in the mornings here in the upstate of South Carolina. I don't know if anybody knows who he is, but you probably would if you listen to him. And we were friends in high school. We did a lot of shit together, man. We did a lot of shit together as best friends. And in 1995, we went to Asheville. We went to the WCW Fall Brawl 1995. Ric Flair wrestled Arn Anderson. Okay, nobody know Ric Flair did wrestle Arn Anderson. They wrestled each other. They were buddies in the Four Horsemen. They wrestled in 1995 in the Asheville Civic Center, and that was 30 years ago. And being there then, among all those people, in 1995, and I was intoxicated then too, and I wasn't even old enough to drink then, but I still drank some Southern Comfort and stuff. And I was like, we're among friends. I mean, this is like, it's just like we had went to the Greenville Auditorium, being that Asheville Civic Center in 1995, watching that Fall Brawl. By the way, I was pulling for AA. I was pulling for Arn Anderson. Matthew was pulling for Ric Flair. Guess what? Arn Anderson won. Doesn't help. Brian Pillman did run in there and kick Ric Flair in the back of the head when the referee's back was turned. They cheated, and he won. But still, Arn Anderson won that fucking match, God damn it. Anyway, Asheville was just like Greenville to me then. But, like now, I went to Asheville last weekend to Rocky's Hot Chicken, and then we went to Harris Teeter up there. And it wasn't so much in Rocky's Hot Chicken, but I went into that Harris Teeter in Asheville, and guys, I wouldn't have even known if I was in fucking North Carolina or if I was in fucking Connecticut. I swear, the accents, the verbiage, the communication, the people that I saw, it was nothing like 1995 when I was watching Fall Brawl and watching my boy AA hit Ric Flair with that DDT. So Asheville, North Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina are nothing alike. South Carolina, North Carolina, nothing alike. South Carolina, more like Georgia. North Carolina, more like Virginia. Honestly, this last presidential election, I don't know how the fuck Donald Trump won North Carolina, but he did. It had to be enough, though. It had to be, unfortunately, honestly, I hate to say this, it had to be enough liberals not being able, because of that hurricane that had struck a couple months earlier, to be able to get out and vote. Because, I still feel bad about that too, because I've seen YouTube videos on that, guys. It's a fucking mess up there. It is still a fucking mess. Lake Lure, Chimney Rock, Bat Cave, all those towns, they're fucked. They're fucking fucked. They still look like shit. The roads are washed out. You can't go down through there. And people, I sent them a donation from this channel, from the super chats months ago. And I thought maybe, people had done enough up there to get it cleaned up. But there's this guy on YouTube. His name is Peter Santinello, and I hope I spelled his name right when I wrote that in the chat there. Anyway, he's got like 2.1 million subs. Y'all need to go watch that channel. Peter Santinello, I don't know if y'all have seen it. He's probably been in a lot of y'all's recommendations, even if you're not subscribed to him. It's not Peter Griffin, Jerry. Stop being silly. But he's been up to like West Virginia, Kentucky, a lot of these places that are poor, decrepit, and he's talked to the people there. He's interviewed them. Anyway, he went to Western North Carolina a couple of weeks ago. He was in Bat Cave, Lake Lure, all those. There's shit everywhere. There's still dead trees, crap all over the place. And people living in campers. Chops, does he do? Yes, he does. He's a little bald-headed guy, a little bald-headed dude. It's a mess. It's a mess, and a lot of people have forgotten it. And here's my thing, and I'm not going to go off on a tangent here, but Trump was running a lot on that. I'm going to be what FEMA wasn't, and we're going to do all this to clean up this people here. Dude, they need help still. They still need help, and they still need funding. And I don't know what him and all these people up there are doing to help them, but they still need some help. They need help, and they have messes that they've got to help get cleaned up. It's bad still. Not livable. Not fucking livable. Not fucking livable. Fuck. I mean, you got fucking limbs and trees and shit and crap everywhere, and they're not fucking helping them. I mean, god dang. What's wrong with fucking... I was talking to this too. My mom turned 80 today. So we went out and we had breakfast with her. We had lunch with her, and I spent a bunch of the day with her. And I was talking to her about this. Like, why don't they use prisoners? Why don't they use the prisoners up there to help them clean this fucking shit up? She's like, well, I mean, how many guards would you need to watch all these prisoners to, well, I mean, and that makes a good point. That makes a good point. But, I mean, let's get the ones that are on good behavior. Or either this. How about this? I mean, if you're, and I might be out of my damn gourd, but you're committed to a 30-year fucking sentence. I mean, what's wrong with, I mean, telling them that, you're in here for 30 years. If you help us for X amount of hours, X amount of months, we're reducing it by 4 years. I mean, I don't know. To keep them from, being, or tell them, but if you try to fucking escape, you're going back and you're getting another 10 added onto it. Something. I don't know. I mean, but those folks, they don't get used enough. And she said, well, they'll sue, and some liberal judge will tell them, well, you're violating their rights. Well, what? I mean, I thought you forfeited all those rights when you got thrown in jail. Right? So, I mean, they really need, I'm not saying use them, but they need, like, they're just pieces of shit, which a lot of them, let's just be frank, they probably are. But why not try to, I mean, they should be a resource for you instead of a burden for you. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. Use nonviolent people. And yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Not, I mean, I don't want the damn pedophiles. I don't want the murderers and this and that out there trying to clean stuff up. But I want brother man who's got like 10 years left, and we tell him if he helps come out here and clean up the shit from Hurricane Helene, we cut it down to fucking 5 years and then let him go. Whatever. Ryan says he thought it was a football channel. Well, brother, I thought it was too. But, I mean, I get into stuff and I get it off on a tangent and I get to talking. And unfortunately, for some reason, I can't stick to the topic. So I apologize. I really do. I don't mean to get off on these tangents, but I mean, sometimes the answers to me, they seem so obvious, but I mean, I guess there's some reason why. I guess there's some reason why we can't do this, right? No, I don't know. I don't know. But I would take advantage of that guy that's in for 10 years for stealing a car and tell him, if you help us clean this fucking river up, we'll put you up for 6 years and you can go. I mean, it's bad. It's fucking bad, man. It's fucking bad. And people, they can't go to their houses. I mean, they're living in campers. People living in campers. Just imagine that, y'all. I mean, if I lived in a house like this and then all of a sudden all that shit happened and I had to go and live in a camper, it would suck. Well, so Eddie, thank you for the super chat, sir. Says Jackpot Elva Conway. Glad you found you about 6 months ago. South Carolina graduate. Yes, sir. Go Gamecocks. 53 years old. He's about 3 years older than me. I love the channel and he hates the taters. God dang, he sounds like me, just 3 years older, doesn't he? Happy Father's Day, brother. Continue support. Thank you, Eddie. I appreciate it, brother. I love you. Love you very much, man. I appreciate all the love from Conway, South Kakalaki, home of the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, who won their first game yesterday in the College World Series against, who did they beat, Eddie? Tell me who they beat. I know they won. What was that other team? Murray State? They lost today, I saw. Golly, Arizona. Oh, Mr. Tucson's team. So we're going to talk about the Gamecocks here. And I want to talk about Phil Steele and his prediction and what he's got for us. And this is not a game-by-game prediction, guys. He doesn't break it down like that. He doesn't tell you, well, I think they're going to win this one. I don't think they're going to win that one. I don't think they're going to beat Mizzou. I think they are going to beat Kentucky, though. But he tells you, basically, just what he thinks about the team and their outlook for the season. It is so hard to – good Lord, I hate this digital. Honestly, the reason I want to go live now, I thought the damn hard copy would come in the mailbox today. But I opened the mailbox and the said hard copy was not there. So I'm having to do it on the computer screen over here, and it's just goodness gracious, it's a pain in the fucking butt. Oh, there we go. But guys, honestly, the Gamecock, their schedule this year, it's no harder than it was last year. Everybody that you're playing, you're flip-flopping that schedule. You're playing all these teams at home. I talked to y'all the other day. I did a video about their game times. All right, you're playing Kentucky is probably going to be a night game. Vanderbilt probably going to be it is going to be a night game. Alabama probably, depending on how South Carolina and Alabama both do. I think Alabama's probably going to be pretty solid. Gamecocks probably need to keep their end of the wagon up on that deal, but if they do, that's going to be a night game. The game against LSU in Death Valley down there, that's going to be a night game for fucking sure. For no other reason other than, they're going to prop LSU up. They're going to do what they can to help them win that damn game. Y'all know it. Y'all know it, and I know it. And what do you think happened last year when we played them in Williams-Brice? What an awful fucking game, man! What an awful game! What a trap! Just an absolute shit show, travesty of justice, just show of ineptitude by SEC officials. Awful, absolutely awful. South Carolina won that game. They won that damn game and got it fucking taken from us. Fucked. Now, I will say this. They should have won it by a lot more than they won it by. They didn't win it, though, did they? They should have been in position to win it by 2 to 3 touchdowns. They did some things there, some self-inflicted wounds. Kind of like the Clemson game we're talking about where Lenore Sellers had to be the hero. Now, South Carolina shouldn't have been in that damn situation with Clemson. They should have held on to the fucking football and beaten them, without a lot of questions there. It should have been pretty easy, right? Same thing against LSU. Should have been pretty easy. You were up on them by 17 to 14 to 21 points in the first half, and you let them come back. Guys, you shouldn't have allowed that. You should not have allowed that. So, I will blame the refs to a certain degree, but also at a certain degree, I'll blame us that we should not have let them come back in that game. That was some bitch made bullshit. It was bad. It was bad. It wasn't good. And if you'll remember, Lenore Sellers went out in that game. The second half of it, I believe it was. Robbie Ashford comes in to play quarterback. Robbie might have been a quarter of a second slower than Lenore Sellers. And that quarter of a second means a lot now. It means a lot in college football now. It's not, we're not playing in 1995 anymore, where everybody was pretty much on a level playing ground. If you've got one little half second to be able to get away from that tackle, one little second to get some separation from that DB, then that could be the difference between a first-team All-American and some guy who barely gets fucking drafted. And it's so much again. They say so much a game of inches back in the day. I think that is more true now than ever. That it's a game of inches. What's my expectations for Sellers this season? I think he's going to be good. I think he's going to do a really good job for us. Do I think he's going to do more than he did last year? No, I don't, because I think that the receivers around him are going to play better. I think his tight ends are going to play better. I think if they can get a damn running back room solidified, and we know who's in that damn running back room, I think that running back room will be better. We need to take some pressure off that dude, right? Make the runs that he has to make them fucking count, you know? Lawnmower Man says, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. We wouldn't have lost 17-14. I'd be embarrassed to put that tater paw up as my profile picture. Just letting y'all know, that's awful. I mean, that is almost as disgusting as waving like a wet, steaming, fresh turd and it being your profile picture. So nasty, guys. So nasty. You just, I mean, come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Clemson, really? I mean, as a profile picture, good Lord. I mean, that's like having O.J. Simpson up there as my damn profile picture, or some asshole like such as that. Walk It Off Sports. Thank you for the super chat, and Eddie, thank you for letting me know I missed a super chat too. By the way, happy Father. Thank you. Happy Father's Day to you too. Walk It Off Sports. And you know what? Just for that super chat, I'll give you a big old "Go Dogs!" My God, that was nice, really nice. Thank you very much. SEC Dog says, 0-12. You listen to June Talking Heads, UGL. Well, yeah. I think Georgia. Well, SEC Dog. Your buddy Phil Steele has Georgia finishing number 1 in the SEC. Right? He has y'all winning it. And he's the most accurate person over the years. I'm going to tell y'all, as much as it pissed me off when I read what he put about the Gamecocks, he's been the most accurate guy for the past 30 years. Athlon, these Lindy's people, these Street and Smiths people, these hey, how the fuck you doing peoples, they're not good. They really aren't. They're not good. There's tons of errors in their magazines, tons of things in there that are inherently not true. Phil Steele waits on purpose before he releases his so he can make sure he has all that transfer portal stuff in there, puts a ton of data into it. I mean, he knows what he's talking about, and I'm not feeling as good about this season as I was. And everybody says, well, go out there and prove him wrong and do this, that, and other. But I mean, the facts are the facts, the numbers are the numbers. And 12 teams, guys. 12 teams got to be in that playoff. 12. I mean, there's no reason that South Carolina can't be one of those 12. But at the same time, there is. They've got to fucking perform. Got to perform. The only thing, when we're looking at that schedule, though, and you see some games on it, and you see at in front of them. At Ole Miss, at LSU, right? At Mizzou. When you see that at in front of those games, you're at a disadvantage already. Mercy. I like having an Alabama game at home. I like having the Oklahoma game at home because Oklahoma they're figured to be better this year. Yeah, there's no way they're going to be as bad as they were last year. They were awful last year. They were awful. So I don't see them being any worse. And you got them at home. It's a revenge spot. Ugh, man. This season's going to be something else. How does Phil have the SEC finishing out? Well, I'll tell you, his number one team that he has is Penn State. He has Penn State winning it all. Broski says every team plays road games every season. It's how football works. Well, yeah, I know that. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. We had some road games last year, by the way. They were tough. This year's tough too. At Ole Miss, at LSU. I mean, one could argue that this year's road schedule is a little bit rougher than last year's road schedule for the Gamecocks. Lawnmower Man says Penn State. I mean, you can't deny it. I mean, they've got a really good defense. They had a really good defense last year under y'all's boy, Tom Allen, Lawnmower Man. Oh, Tom Allen, he's going to do great things down here in Tatertown. We're going to be giving up about 4 points a fucking game. If we give up a damn field goal, we have to go do up and downs, because in this Pickens County mud, because, that's just too much. I'm just kidding. But seriously, they didn't mind letting him go because they knew they were getting Jim Knowles. Jim Knowles, outstanding defensive coordinator. You got Katron Allen coming back. You got Nick Singleton coming back. Two excellent running backs. Drew Aller, that guy does not get – nobody gives him enough praise. We're talking about quarterbacks going to the NFL, winning the Heisman, doing some great things in 2025. Drew Aller does not get enough fucking praise. They want to talk about fucking Cade Klubnik. They want to sit here and suck his fucking dick. Fuck that damn guy, okay? Fuck Cade Klubnik and fuck Clemson. Just because you put a bunch of fucking face paint on and you grease yourself up does not make you a fucking badass, okay? That doesn't make you a fucking badass because you fucking put that fucking face paint on. Go out there and play like a fucking badass, right? The only person I know of that put on face paint after he was already a badass to begin with was Road Warrior Hawk. Well, you know what we're going to do? This guy's not a fucking bad. How about Lenora Sellers was a badass? Going out there and deep dicking your fucking team in your own little shitty, dumpy, fucking redneck, orange and white, purple fucking redneck stadium. You motherfuckers. And he didn't put on one damn goddamn gob of fucking face paint. We put on my army face paint because I'm a badass. I'm going to go out here and beat up on SMU. Fucking fuckers. God damn, I fucking hate y'all. God, I fucking hate them so damn much. But I don't even remember where we were. I fucking hate this fucking dick-sucking, redneck, pickled egg-eating, nasty breath fucking bastards. I can't stand them. Can't stand them. I cannot stand them. Damn. I tell you, but okay, well, Cade Klubnik, they got him up there, but nobody's talking about Drew Aller. That's who he's talking about, right? This guy's good. He's good. I tell you who else is going to be good. I tell you who else is going to be a good quarterback. I watched some of his film the other day. Bo Pribula, the quarterback who left Penn State and went to Mizzou. I watched some of his stuff the other day. He's going to be a pretty good quarterback for Missouri. All right, is he going to be a first or second team all SEC player? No, but he's got some wheels. He can move around. He can throw the ball a little bit. And I watched him at Penn State, and it wasn't all action against terrible teams. Yeah, there was some footage of him against Kent State and Purdue, but there was also some footage of him against Minnesota. Also some footage of him against Wisconsin. which they were involved in a tight game in the first half, and he was in the first half playing. So I don't know if the quarterback was hurt, if Drew Aller was hurt there, but I mean, he looked pretty good. So we're going here with Eli Drinkwitz, and we know that this guy, he can get some stuff out of quarterbacks. I mean, if y'all looked at Brady Cook just from a 10,000-foot view, did he look like a damn all-SEC player? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He looked like a beanpole, ginger-headed fuck. All right, but somehow or another, Eli Drinkwitz developed him into a first, second team all-SEC quarterback. The guy was great, right? It's Bo Pribula. I mean, I don't think James Franklin and they wouldn't spend that much time with him. I mean, it wasn't. He was a damn backup. They wasn't worried about him. They wasn't worried about him. Now he's the guy. He's that guy. He might be pretty good. That's my pick for the surprise quarterback of the year in the SEC. Mizzou, Eli Drinkwitz, Bo Pribula. And when that comes to pass, everybody can say, "Oh, God dang, we was sitting here on that damn live stream the day before Father's Day, and old Jackpot told us this motherfucker be good." I'm telling you, they're all excited about John Mateer. John Mateer is going to Oklahoma. John Mateer is playing with a head coach that doesn't care about offense. He doesn't. I think John Mateer is going to be better than anybody that Oklahoma's got coming in, and that being John Mateer. I also think it's going to be better than Tennessee and their quarterback there that's coming in too. Joey Aguilar. And I watched something the other day. Everybody said, well, Joey Aguilar has been going over to Josh Heupel's house at nighttime. And he's been watching film with Josh Heupel. So he's going to be good. It's okay that he missed a bunch of spring practice. He's going to be good because he's going over there and watching film with Josh Heupel. They're not watching film. They're not watching film. What they're doing is sucking the fucking skin off the bones of some chicken from Captain D's that was discarded that nobody wanted. That's exactly what they're doing. And they're doing it under Josh Heupel's direction, okay? Because I know him to be a fat ass like myself. And he's going to stop at nothing, scavenge for scraps, eat, lick pieces of gravy, and just be an absolute general asshole. That's what's going to happen. I've been going over to Josh Heupel's house, and we've been watching the film. Okay. Lawnmower Man says Clemson will be good this year. National championship. I'm not sold, but they will be a solid team. Yeah, well, okay, that sounds a little bit more sensible. I mean, and I do think Clemson's going to be a solid team. They'll be a top 10 team. A national championship contender in the top 5. No. You're not going to be in the top 5. I mean, goddamn, go back and look at what y'all did in the playoffs. I mean, against Texas. Texas only beating us by 7 points in the third quarter. Yeah, well, they rolled up 300 yards rushing. 300. Right? Jaden Blue, Texas running back. My boy Blue. Where you at, motherfucker? I'm out in the desert right now. I'm still running away from Clemson's defense because they so shitty. They still hadn't tackled me in this damn cactus. Jackpot, I've ran for like 4,000 miles. I've been running since last year in January. Really? I mean, that's what we're looking at right now. You can't. They were terrible. They couldn't tackle anybody. And you think that we got a new DC, so he's going to solve all those issues. K threw for over 300. That's great. That's great, right? Texas with a prevent defense all damn day. They were letting him do it. They was letting him do it because they knew he couldn't beat him with the damn run. They couldn't beat him with the run. Texas was playing soft, guys. Let's face it, Texas was playing that game soft because they knew they were going to beat them. And it didn't matter what they did. They knew they were going to beat them. They were playing soft, pussy football, so they didn't have to suffer any injuries, and they could go unscathed in the second round. I mean, K was throwing the receivers and didn't have anybody within 4 or 5 yards of them. I mean, I could make those throws. I mean, I could do what he was doing. Come on now. Come on now. Cade. Mercy. Oh, mercy, mercy me. Y'all taters, man. Y'all always win that damn national championship the next year, though, ain't you? You always win it. Dabo's always on the next step. He's oh goodness, he's all. Yeah, it was funny last year. Them old dudes on the Missouri podcast, the Mazodcast that I listen to all the time and laugh at. They were laughing about Dabo. They were talking about the most. It was about the third or fourth week last year, and they were talking about the most douchey coaches in college football, and they threw Dabo on that list. And they were talking about, well, like, you know, he played Georgia, and they got beat 34-3, scored 3 points. They're like, he's the kind of person. These are Missouri people. They have no reason or no right to be hating on Dabo, but it was just they did. It was funny the way they said it. They said something to the effect of that he scored 3 points. He's the kind of person that would spin it into some kind of positive to make you feel great about it and tell you, oh, well, I scored 3 points. Well, we're holy people around here. So that three represented something, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And I was like, yeah, I didn't want to laugh about it because, I'm not I don't go to church every Sunday yet. I'm not a Bible thumper, but I'm not an atheist either. And I kind of thought, I'm taking it a little too far. But then when I think about him and Dabo, I was like, well, yeah, that kind of tracks a little bit. So anyway, Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That's why they scored him. That's why they scored 3 points. That's what the 3 was significant for. Not soon enough post-ready for football season. Anyway, getting to something here real quick. I've gone on like so many tangents I haven't talked. I've talked wrestling. I've talked Asheville, North Carolina. I've talked about people in floods. I've talked about liberals. I've talked about conservatives. We've talked about Donald Trump. We've talked about no kings. We've talked about everything else. It does not have anything to do with college football. I do apologize. But, I mean, that's just – we talked about wrestling. We talked about wrestling up in Asheville. That Asheville Civic Center. Now nowadays it's called the U.S. Cellular Arena. That's the Asheville Civic Center where they had wrestling at. It says Dabo owns Columbia. Well, I guess Shane owns Clemson. I mean, how embarrassing is that? I mean, really, as much fun as y'all make of that guy, as much crap as y'all want to talk about Shane, but yet he just keeps going up there and winning. Let's talk about Sports Talk Jay. Let's not. I mean, what has he done lately? He did. Sports Talk Jay put a video out yesterday. He did do one. I did watch it. And he was on there talking about the NIL collective, and they're talking about the revenue sharing, and this is not going to work, guys. It's not going to work. Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, well, I'm thinking to myself, well, Sports Talk Jabroni, nothing that they have done has worked. I mean, for the past 10, years, or not 10 years, past 5 years. I mean, what's your solution? He's as big of a crybaby, and he doesn't like the revenue sharing. He doesn't think it's going to work. He thinks everybody's going to sue everybody. Well, you know why he thinks everybody's going to sue everybody? Because he lives in that Tennessee culture up there where everybody does sue everybody. So he's in that culture, and that's why he thinks that. Okay, he is one who's sucking every one of y'all in to make you think that this is something that's going to ruin college football. It's not going to ruin college football. They're trying to make it better. They're trying to do what they can to make things right. But thing is, they should have done this from the beginning. If they had done this from the beginning, where they do the revenue sharing and then they police each and every NIL deal, then it wouldn't have been a problem. The problem was the NIL deals got so big, so crazy, so much of the pay for play, we'll bring you here, we'll pay you $3 million to play quarterback here. They think that kind of shit was going to happen. And then when it did, it was too late. And now they're trying to put the cart on after the horse is already 200 yards down the field. So that's what they're trying to do. But at least they're trying to do something. Okay? People like Sports Talk Jabroni are mad because their Tennessee dick suckers can't go around suing each and every damn body that they want to right now, crying, and their stupid president, Donde Plowman, this bitch that looks like Hillary Clinton from the face, looks like a goddamn donkey, fucking asshole, and that asshole athletic director they got up there either. He shows them every time on one of his clips, oh, a collective bargaining, tell you where we're going to get it done. Fuck both of y'all. Fuck both of you. Fuck Tennessee. You cheating ass motherfuckers. You deserve what you're getting right now. You're a bunch of fucking assholes. And this Pat Forday, who's this damn sports writer who went out and said, well, you know, this is kind of poetic justice for this and this and not hiring Greg Schiano and everything. Well, this Pat Forday, I got to tell you, I'm liking him. I'm liking him a little bit more each and every day. All right. Yeah, me and Pat Forday could probably be good friends. If he wants to come down to Simpsonville, South Carolina and hang out, he's welcome at any time. All right. Short Rock Droney going to cry about him to the end of time because he criticized your decision to not hire Greg Schiano. Well, we didn't want. Well, Sports Talk says, well, we didn't want him because he was an asshole, because he was mean to his players. Well, then fucking fuck you then. What? And what's your damn problem with somebody who's mean to players, who holds them accountable, and who gives them hard coaching? I mean, what are we supposed to be? Soft like Josh Heupel's fucking goddamn little Debbie Belly all the damn time? Oh, fuck that. I love it. I fucking love it, man. I love it. Y'all are so soft. You're so soft and stupid. And you can't, I mean, y'all, like, you turned, what did they do up there? They turned cars over one time. They tried to, like, turn over a Dollar General or a Family Dollar or something. That's what Uncle Lou said they tried to do, and they wouldn't hire Greg Schiano because then their excuse was because he was part of that Penn State thing up there. You know, we're holier than now here down here. You know, who cares if Greg Schiano was a damn graduate assistant on that staff and had absolutely no fucking contact with Joe Paterno, probably because he was probably this damn far up the fucking food chain from him. But goddamn, he had Penn State attached to his damn resume. Now Penn State's elite. You're not. Old Tennessee just have the butt of everybody's joke, fucking every damn thing up. You fucking everything up. Yeah, come over here and sit under the learning tree. Sit under the learning tree. Hogheads over here says, you SEC dog, you obviously don't understand that rule. I've never heard one suggest that wasn't a fumble. What in the world are you talking about, Hoghead? surely you're not talking about games from years ago. Miller Lite, Trip, the Miller Lite speak truth every night. Unfortunately, I don't get to indulge on them every night, but I wish I could. That don't happen. All right. Good gracious, guys. I've gotten so far off fucking topic. It's not funny. In fact, it's not funny. In fact, it's sad. In fact, it's sad in that even when I'm on the wife's computer, which is undoubtedly a whole lot faster and better than mine, still can't see what I need to. But we're talking SEC. Let's see. Come on. I want to go. I want to go on the plus, but I don't want to do that much. All right. Thank you. All right. This is Phil Steele has the SEC finishing out in 2025. He's got Georgia at number 1, Texas number 2, Alabama's number 3. I rattled this off yesterday, and I think I had them in the wrong positions. So Alabama's number 3, Oklahoma number 4, tied with LSU at number 4, tied with Texas A&M at number 4. Okay, and then Florida, Ole Miss, and Tennessee are all 3 tied at number 7. So this is kind of hard to kind of figure out, but I mean, somebody's going to finish 5, 6, and 7 in theory. He's got Carolina and Auburn tied at 10. That's not good, guys. That's not good. That's lowbrow. Okay, that's lowbrow, and in the spirit of China, back in the WWE in 1997, he's gone down on his knees and hit us with the ball shot, right? Like she did Goldust when he was wrestling Triple H. That South Carolina's a better team than that. He's not giving us enough credit, and quite frankly, when I sober up, I'm quite frankly tempted to tag him with whatever we talk about here tonight on X, or just send him a direct message. I mean, what's he gonna do? Not message me back? Give us a fuck. He's liked things that I put up when I found his magazine in different Barnes and Nobles. I'm like, well, I remember 3 years ago when I was working for Rose's discount stores, and I was in the Lumberton, North Carolina area, and I found his magazine in the Fayetteville, North Carolina Barnes and Noble. Right after July 4th, I took a picture of me with it, and I was like, look, found my Phil Steele in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and he retweeted it. So he doesn't think I'm an asshole. But I'm going to get on to him over this because I don't believe it. Yeah, South Carolina's defense, is it going to take a step back? Yeah, it is. I've said it could give up 7 more points a game. Thing is, with that offense, I think he could score an extra 7 points a game, which cancels that out. He does not talk about this here on any of these write-ups. All he does is talk about those couple of interior defensive linemen, Tonga Truck Hemingway, Alex Boogie Huntley, who's not going to be there anymore. But, I mean, good players, good dudes, great kids. I love them. I love Alex Boogie Huntley. My God, if he'd have caught that damn ball against Illinois in that damn Citrus Bowl, I mean, he would, fucking be in Gamecock lore. As it were, he's not, but he's a great player. He's from Columbia. Good guys. Elite, game changers, never can be replaced. No, they're not. They're not that damn good. They wasn't that damn good, guy. So, I mean, Dylan Stewart, is he one of them dudes? Yeah, he is. Nick Harbor, y'all watched the podcast where he talked about what he's going to do this year and how he's going to go the fuck off. Go ahead and watch it. He's going to be dangerous this year. And I watched another college football show, and this is how you know it's real. I'm going to tell you, I know it's real. And I'm not trying to be racist here or anything, but if you see like a college football show or you see somebody who used to play, you see black dudes on there, and they're talking some college football, you might want to listen because like maybe he played before and he knows what he's talking about. And they did, and they talked about Nicholas Harbor, and they're like, I'm tired of hearing about him. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, jabroni? And what kind of venom is your mouth full of? Please tell. Well, this guy said, I'm tired of hearing about him and his upside and everything he's going to do and how great he looks coming off the bus. Let's go out there and prove something on the field. He doesn't know how to dip his hips. He doesn't know how to square up. He doesn't know how to engage contact on the line of scrimmage. He doesn't know how to battle off of that. And he doesn't know how to do anything but run a go route, which is basically a route to the goalpost or the end zone. Well, and I looked at that and I'm like, well, you might make a little bit of sense there. You might make a little bit of sense. Who's working with him? Who's working with him? We know Mike Fury is the wide receivers coach now. Was at Carolina last year. Did a good job with the players. Did a good job with what he had. But some of those guys had some injuries. But he was at Limestone College in Gaffney, South Carolina as the head coach. Leaves there, comes to South Carolina when James Coley fucked us last year in the winter. I don't know. I think this guy's pretty good. He has an NFL background, but he would have been fired, lost his job altogether right now, right? Because Limestone's not even a college anymore. It's not even a university anymore. They closed it down. So, what do you do with that? I don't know. Kentucky Football Nation, welcome to the channel. It says Leonard's Losers is a close one. LSU. I remember that guy. Leonard's Loser, South Carolina. Heard that plenty of times. I remember that guy. It's on the radio. I don't disagree with Penn State when you have Ohio State with the best receiver, Michigan, Texas, Georgia. They won't beat those teams. You don't think Penn State could beat Georgia? There were just a few points in the national championship last year. I'm telling you, they're good. I think if they're going to win the national championship, it's going to be this year. And those two running backs, you're talking about a two-headed monster. Both of them came back. Both of them are going to. Both of them are going to play on Sundays. I'm interested to see how they're going to use them. But. Yeah, I think Penn State's going to be really, really good. I think they're going to win it all. I really, really do. I hope they do. God damn, I hope Clemson doesn't fucking win it all. God, I hope they don't win. If they win it all, I don't think they're going to. I really don't, guys. I see a loss or two on that schedule. So I'm not that, but just looking at how much everybody has them hyped up, it's like you got to be scared a little bit. You got to be a little bit scared to look at that. But I see it on that end. But then knowing what I know and knowing that they're always fucking up and they're always going to do something stupid, I'm like, yeah, they're not going to win. They're not going to win every game. Yeah. Eddie says that the Taters ain't winning at all, even with their cupcake schedule. No, good stuff. That's good stuff. It could be. It could be. Broski says you see how Clemson could go undefeated regular season. No, I don't. And they could. Anybody could. If you throw a schedule out there to anybody could. But them, no, I don't. They're not winning in Columbia. It's not happening. It's not going to happen. I don't know if they win at Louisville. So, and here's the thing, too. If Phil Steele's right and Bill Belichick's team is pretty good, I mean, how damn hilarious would it be if they lose to them? Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, that would be wonderful. That would be great. If oh, man, if Dabo loses to him, that would be wonderful. I don't think it's going to happen, but, I mean, you never know. You absolutely never know. Brock says to think it could be many years before Clemson has an amazing season like this again. Yeah, I mean, you're right. I agree. Because they're going to be losing some players after this year. They're going to be losing Cade Klubnik, who's coming in to play quarterback. Oh, we got this fight. Well, it's Christopher Vizina. Well, this guy's been sitting on the bench for years. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how good any of these people are going to be. But they have not recruited at the level that they recruited at from 2015 to 2019, 2020. They hadn't recruited at that level. So, and that's what it's all about, right? Recruiting. If you're not recruiting at a high level, you ain't going to win at a high level. It's just, that's just basic math. Basic math. Says Clemson lost to Georgia by 31, Louisville by Texas by double digits on South Carolina at home. Well, to keep playmakers in the draft and have a new DC, but because it was close to Texas, they are. Yeah, I agree. I mean, there's a lot of unknowns there too. There's a lot of unknowns to that bunch. Well, we're going to win a natty. We're going to win a natty because we kept it close to Texas for 3 quarters. That's shit. Brock says Clemson also has a huge issue of depth. So many games go like this. Clemson starts with a big lead, and other teams. Yeah, true. You saw that last year in their game against Virginia at home, a woeful team, and they were up on them by like 30 points going into the third quarter, and ended up only winning by like 12. So yeah, you're right. That does happen. That does happen. Remember how they used to be too deep? Remember they used to run around telling everybody how they're too deep, beep, 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 we too deep. And, yeah, we're seeing how it's working out now. It's just a bunch of liars, They always have been. A bunch of liars, scoundrels, and dipshits. Remember how Dabo told everybody he was going to quit whenever they professionalized college football? Well, where's he at right now? Has he quit yet? No, he's not. He's still coaching those cocksuckers, which leads me to believe he's one himself. He's a liar. I lied. Bald-faced to everybody. But whatever. Frothy says, does Pigskin Pete think Clemson will win the Natty? No, probably not. He's pretty realistic on stuff. I haven't heard him make any kind of real – I haven't seen Pete make any videos for a while. But, no, he's not usually, like, delusional or anything on his videos, so probably not. I did take $100 from him a couple of years ago when he told me Clemson would beat Duke in the opening game of the season. And, that didn't happen. And Carolina Jackpot won, but, No, he's pretty much tied in with reality. SEC Dog says Clemson last year was telling us how their defense wouldn't give up a first down. What happened, DC? Yeah. I mean, you see that they don't. They they can't see the forest from the trees, or for the trees. Anybody could have seen early in the season or the year before that defensive coordinator probably wasn't any good. But just going out and making statements like they're not going, they won't give up first down for 2 or 3 games in a row. It's just retarded. It's just retarded if they were doing that. Broski Bear says Clemson has 2 tough games. First game against LSU. Last game against the Gamecocks. Everything between is soft ACC. Yeah, I mean, true. It's taffy. Pat, they play a terrible schedule, and it happens almost every year. That's one of the reasons why I think they scheduled to play Notre Dame every year. So they have something to fall back on that's either – they can, win 10 games and then say, well, we also beat them too, though. Okay, good, you're in. Or on a lean year, Clemson could win 10 games, lose to Notre Dame, and say, hey, my God, look at all our accomplishments. We lost to them by 2 points out here, and they're like, okay, well, yeah, we get it. You're in. I could see it. I could see something like that. Happening. Notre Dame. Look at Notre Dame. Anyway, this has been fun. I didn't do what I intended to do with this entire video. It pretty much ended up being just a big chat, me talking about the people in the comment section. And what I agreed with and what I didn't agree with, but that's fine. We're guys. We're going to do that. Let me go through something else real quick before I get out of here and shut this thing off. I want to go over the ACC. Oh, God, I'm sorry. It's digital. I don't know if any of y'all know anything about it. There's a bar down there, and you got a page over every fucking bar. So I find it. God dang it, guys! I want to see the ACC. Are they at the beginning? Fuck. Good gracious! You drag this thing over. Click this, drag that. Okay, here's some ACC teams. Oh, that's Purdue. SMU. All right, gang. If you're a fan of an SEC or an ACC team, he has you. Shit. What were it supposed to be? That's the whole team preview. Here it is. Sorry, ACC. Of course. His number 1 team is Clemson. Number 2, he has Miami. 3, tie for 4th. 4 and 4. He's got Georgia Tech and Florida State, right? So he's inherently got Florida State in his top 4 of SEC teams or ACC teams. What do y'all think about that? I'm not buying that shit. I'm not buying that fucking bullshit. Not until I see it. Prove out on the field. for several games. I don't know. They brought in the transfers, but I mean, some of them I do, but I can't see anybody being that much more of a game changer than what they had last year. If you look at their schedule and who they lost to, their net close losses, they really weren't close in a lot of those games. They got blown out. So, yeah, fuck them. At number 6, tied, they have Louisville, North Carolina, Pitt, and let's see, my boy down here. Is my boy in that group, or do y'all just have him, or is he at 8 and y'all are hanging him out down there? Golly, bum guys. And by 8, I'm talking about Dave Doran. No, they have him at number 9, so they're tied. He's away from that pack. Dave Doran, NC State, number 9. I'm sorry. I left out SMU, too. SMU, he has SMU tied with Miami for number 2, and that I can get behind. People are not giving enough love to this quarterback, Kevin Jennings, from SMU. Everybody's riding this Cade Klubnik train, but they're not talking about this kid from SMU who could actually be better. Wouldn't take much. Spread a little grease paint on yourself and go say a prayer and you got it. NC State, then we got Duke, Virginia Tech. They're all in that same range. And then the next tier will be Syracuse, Virginia, and Boston College, which I can kind of get behind. We don't want to see any kind of improvement over Virginia Tech, VD, as they used to call them back when I was a youth. Nothing good out of VD ever comes. And then we got Syracuse, Virginia, and Boston College. Like I said, bringing up the next tier, I don't know where you get a lot of positivity out of any of those teams. Syracuse would be the one I would be scared was actually going to, amount to something and, kind of strike some gold in that bottom half of the ACC. Could happen. Not saying it's going to, but it could. And then they got Cal, Wake Forest, and Stanford. They're kind of all shoeboxed in there at the very end of that schedule. Not a lot of thought put into any of that. Cal did lose a significant lot of talent at running back and quarterback in QB Francisco Mendoza and running back Jay Knott, who ended up going to Oklahoma. Mr. Mendoza, he ended up at Indiana with Kurt Signetti and his big mouth. Right? Who wants to be the next team to beat the fucking shit out of Kurt Signetti? His team. Google me. I win. Yeah. How about this? Google this. You just took an ass whipping, you dumb cornbread country fuck. That's why I'd like to be able to give him one of these. Anyway, all righty. All right. Well, happy Father's Day, gang. I appreciate y'all coming, hanging out with Carolina Jackpot on a Saturday night. We had a lot of fun here. Didn't talk as much football as I wanted to, but hey, that's all right. We got some other topics discussed, cleared up, drawn into controversy, and maybe put on the front burner to be discussed next week. All right. I will see you all later on, guys. I appreciate you. Peace. I'm out of here. Go Gamecocks. Phil Steele. Fuck the shitty predictions you made for my team and a couple other teams out there. Also, fuck you for your too lofty, high projections for teams that I think are going to be the absolute drizzling shits. All right. See y'all later. Peace. I'm out of here. Go Gamecocks. Woo.